Welcome to the Pourup Podcast. I am Mike Lake in the building with Steve Cash. What's up, bro?
I'm doing great, feeling good. Steve Cash Moneybags, aka the Fitness Zaddy. How you doing this week?
I'm good, man. I see you with the African chain on.
No, you don't see that.
I don't see it?
No.
Oh, my bad. It's some shit I made
you know
up.
what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta feel real Wakanda-ish and things of that nature. You know what I mean? Sometimes you feel in touch with your people and things like that. You know what I'm saying? When I wear this, I feel my ancestors speak to me.
Okay. Shout out to the ancestors.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I left the pistol in the car. They said don't bring it in.
They said don't bring it.
Bad day
They said bring it.
That's why I left it in the car. But it's for protection. But I listen to them sometimes. I've been doing that a lot lately. When you learn to listen, things go your way.
And when you don't listen, you be hard-headed, you find out the hard way.
That rhymed a little bit.
That's some dad shit. That's out of my dad bag.
Yeah.
Also, it could be out of our rap bag, too.
Because we both of those. We dads and we rap. Man, you know, things happens. People weren't listening to their ancestors. That's what happens.
They don't know what we talk about, though. A second ago, I shouted out Steve.
My little African piece, you know what I mean? And I pointed to the spot in Africa holding it up where I was at, and I was showing Mike the exact location I was at. And my ancestors.
If you look close enough, you can see them.
They actually they waving right now, actually, if you look close enough, you know what I mean?
They're not Wakanda saluting?
And actually, it's a little, if you look close enough, it's like a piece to where you can kind of see in the past, like a time machine, where actually when they're getting convinced to get on the boat.
Oh,
it's
no,
wild.
That's terrible.
It's wild.
Y'all want to go on a cruise?
Hey, what the fuck? Hey, it was like a timeshare.
Yo.
Hey, how do you think they really got them on there? Some type of timeshare?
With a timeshare presentation?
No, for real. Like, you think they got, because they didn't present it like, hey, look, y'all finna get on this boat. We finna fuck y'all up over here.
I can't imagine.
So for real. So what do you think? How did they present this to them? What would get you on the boat at the time, Mike, without you knowing anything?
Without me knowing nothing?
I'm saying,
the promise of cooler lands.
I need to paint you the picture. Not just that you wake up fresh in the morning, you know what I'm saying? You just killed a hyena. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you hitting you jumping up and down, and you in your bag, you in your African bag. That's you. You're in that bag, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. You just killed a hyena, you walking it back, so you already know you finna be the man over Tibia. That's your rival, because he ain't killed one that day. You did. You bring home the kill.
He got caught lacking.
All right. Now, how do they convince you to get on this boat, Mike? These white people come, they indigenous and all things that nature. They looking like the albino that y'all make fun of, but they're not quite like him. You know what I'm saying?
Well, as I just said a second ago, currently I'm hot as fuck right now. When they show up with their furs and whatnot, talk about cooler lands, they got me.
Oh, they mentioned. Oh, so if would have got you, they would have said, "Look, we gonna get you in some cool.
We got
cool
cold
shit.
fronts."
And when you never heard of a cold front.
Never heard of a cold front. Is it cooler than this? Is what I'm the dude that's always sweating. So I'm the African. I'm the first one on the boat.
I feel you.
I fucked up. It probably was my fault.
I don't know what they would have did. I don't know what they can quite say to get me on the boat, man. I don't know what they could have done to convince me.
You know, they were just like,
put some girls on the boat.
Nah, man, because back home in the motherland, they everywhere anyway. Already rampant. They running rampant. You know what I'm saying?
If the girls get on the boat, we go with them.
Maybe let me think, man. I don't know. I really don't know, man.
They would have to show some wild shit though. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think they just showed y'all the guns. Get in line. I'm going to
put
shoot you.
A fucking gun in your head.
I would have fucked their ass up with my spear.
Get on here, motherfucker.
I would have fucked them up with my spear. They would have got chucked real nice. I would have chucked that shit 100 yards away, speared them right in the fucking chest, dead ass.
No fucking way.
I wouldn't have got on the boat just by showing me the musket.
Can I be out of this combo?
Nah, man.
Is there a way out of this combo?
Nah, but I know. Nah, but what's good though, dog? What we getting into?
Shit, man. Let's Are we gonna pop it off on the music shit? This is a music pod.
Sure, we can.
Supposedly,
we can do it. Matter of fact, I'll ask you what you listen to anything recently lately. Like, what's been the wave? Like, I mean, I tell you what I've been. If that'll help first,
you could go first. But I actually got put on some new Tampa shit. Well, I say new, but it's new to me because I'm old.
Okay, you want to? What's that?
As I said, so the dude Jet Faye was in here interviewing one of our other pods. Shout out to City Speaks. And they were referencing music and shit. So I had to go in my producer bag and go get some of that music. You know, scroll music, and I know we know scroll music, like Tom G scroll music and all that, but that's, according to him, that's starting to be like a sound, like a go-to sound. People come, like, you know how they go for like New Orleans bounce? Scroll like that, go, right, that old school ride shit, that's starting to be like a thing that people looking for, and they hit him up for it. And bro, a couple songs like Over East and a few other songs where I was like, I haven't been in the loop in Tampa music pretty much since 07. Just being old and just going back and circling back. It was fun, man. That ride music still get you turned up. I can imagine at the party that shit get loose. All
right, cool. Anything else you been listening to? Like, you know, Pop Smoke had dropped.
I heard Pop drop, and he showed up in the new music playlist on Spotify, but I only heard like 1 or 2 songs. So I didn't run. Did you run the whole shit?
Oh, definitely did a couple times. The pop is definitely fire. I won't stay on it long. Like it's better. The pop. This one is better than his first one for me. Like the first one, I was been aware of Pop Smoke. I can't act like I was a fan then. This record or this album here is definitely better than the first. And if I would have got this project first, then I would have been a fan right off the rip. But also, I can't neglect the fact that this album actually has a lot of features and a lot of new people who are already currently hot. So that possibly could be. I'm not trying to take it away nothing from Pop Smoke from having a fire album. I'm not trying to do that. But the fact of it is, you do have a lot of features, and the features are people who's popping today, such as Lil Baby, Da Baby. Who else is on this record? I was about to ask you who. Let me run through it real quick.
I'm looking.
He got Quavo on it. He got Sway Lee. Future's on the record. Roddy Rebel, you know, from him and Bobby Smurder, that whole camp over there. Tiger's on it. Like it's a whole list. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, it's mad features on here.
So, but nonetheless, it's still a hard album, and I recommend you check it out because you'll probably like it.
You know what? I lied to you earlier when we talked for our pre-planned meeting. I said I was going to run it, and then I didn't. But that was like 2 hours ago, so I didn't really have a whole. It's a hour-long album.
And a quick touch, you definitely got to run West Side Gun. If you never heard of him, you got to check out.
I have heard of West Side Gun. I just ain't checked the album yet.
All right,
I actually literally got to save to run and just haven't ran it yet.
K Camp, Rare Family, which is Rare Sound Entertainment, though. You definitely got to fuck with them. I don't know if you're a K Camp fan.
I've always liked K Camp since first album.
All right. Yeah. And I'm going to end mine with you definitely know I had to run the City Girls. One of the best groups ever invented in the world.
Talk to me about the album.
Hey,
what they do?
Eat the pussy for a Birkin bag. My nigga, you got to fuck with the City Girls. I was in there repping. You know, when they got them bars off, I was in there going. I was like, yeah, let's go.
I see the energy
you
right
know
right
how
now.
I go. Ain't nothing better than a fucking city, because you know I'm a City Girl supporter to the fullest. You know what I'm saying?
City Girl Steve.
You damn right. You goddamn. That's going to get me on the boat. You put a City Girl on that bitch.
That's what
get me on the fucking boat. I follow the City Girls all the way.
I said the girls.
Hey, no, you. But you want to talk about the City Girls? There's a difference.
You didn't.
There's a difference between the City Girls and regular girls. Mm-hmm. The City Girls are literally right up my alley and the type of shit I need. They bring you levity.
Yeah.
They bring you clarity and let you know exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying? They're food for the soul.
Shit, Steve.
They're food for the soul.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? JT and Young Miami, like, you gotta fuck with them. You got to, or honestly, you're probably not living right.
The last album was on the heels of JT getting released, right? Or she got released after that?
This is the album. This is her first time fully back.
That's what I mean. So, was it noticed? Was it better? Did it turn it up?
I mean, she was on the last one, but yeah, they're a great duo.
Yeah.
And their features was fired. Like, dog, one of my favorite tracks probably Flued Out with a Lil Baby on it.
That sounds like a track you would like.
I like all the tracks.
Flued Out though.
I like all of them. Dog, you can't get away from Pussy Talk with Doja Cat.
I was gonna ask you about that. Are we okay with Doja? Are we good? Is she good again?
I mean,
the internet was trying to cancel her for her whole.
She can still get the fuck out of here, but that's still a hot record.
The track was
that's still a hot record.
Music playing.
Nigga, you got to run Pussy Talk, and you're gonna sing every lyric to the word. And don't. But I will admit, though, I do turn it down at the traffic. If I pull up to a stoplight and like some nigga
turn it up.
Like now, I kind of got to back. I
you don't want the public to know you rocking Pussy Talk.
I got to pull it down a little bit. You know
What's Pussy Talk about?
Getting paid off that pussy. That's you know what I'm saying. What do you mean? You got to.
What if there's a simp out there? Can they listen to the City Girls, or they should steer clear?
No, they definitely should listen. They might
put them on.
Game. They might get put on game.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes you got to trick a little bit. Sometimes you got to pay for it.
Oh wait, so if you know and you good, then you tricking. But if you getting fooled, then you simping.
Yeah, absolutely. That would be my description of it. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with.
But either way, you participate.
Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Now that I'm older and I understand more. And I kind of agree with the term. It ain't tricking if you got it.
Tell us about how you be tricking.
Nah, but I still don't do it. I just understand it.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Still against my religion and things of that nature. You know, I haven't tricked.
He was raised on Dipset, so I was going to say.
I was raised a little different.
This is a total 180 for the energy I know.
Exactly. I was raised a little different. But I just understand the game, though. You know what I'm saying? Just because you understand it don't mean you participate. I just respect the hustle.
You an ally.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. So,
yeah.
And plus, me getting the game from one of the greatest groups ever invented in the City Girls. Yeah, I understand it.
Did they show any other love to the chicks? Was Cardi out there? Was Saweetie out there? Like on the track?
They showed plenty of love. Doja Cat being one that's showing. I don't feel they should have to.
I'm not saying they have to. I'm just curious, like, because they all have been teaming up, and they all got that same kind of energy.
I think those two. I think that would tarnish them. They don't need a Cardi on their record. They don't need a Nicki. I don't think
on the last album though.
I don't think they need to continue that. They gave her a record, cool, and keep it moving.
But they on the same label, Cardi and them. Cardi and City
with
Girl.
QC.
Yeah. They label me.
And that's probably why they even did that.
Yeah.
Like, they probably, but I think the city girls are an entity in themselves. They have 2 females already, and they are already in their own lane. They don't need Cardi. And Cardi, salute to her, you know, all that. And salute Nick, any other female you want to name, cool, whatever.
This isn't to pit them against each other.
I know, but see
I
what
didn't
happens?
ask to pit them against each
But
other.
do you see what happens when, as soon as you mention another up and
It
coming
feels like
female
you're
on
pitting them
that,
against
you
each other.
immediately take
Yeah.
away from what they're already doing.
Yeah.
That's why it sucks when
Girls should be able to run
concurrent.
concurrent and not in lock and step
Right.
with each other.
That's why I support.
Just even me asking the question kind of does give that energy of fuck them hoes, we over here doing this. And I'm sure none of them is on that except when they were accusing Nicki of being on that. But
But that's why I fought with the City Girls to the fullest. I know I stayed there longer than on any other album, and still run the Pop Smoke, please do. And rest in peace to him. He has a phenomenal album.
Pop Smoke was what, Shoot for the Stars and Aim for the Moon or some shit. And City Girls was City on Lock.
Yes, and I fuck with that heavy. City on lock, and they got this shit on lock.
All right, let's take a break. We'll come back on the other side.
I
With
love
some
you,
more
JT.
We're going to come back with some more Pourup podcast.